So I want to discuss the issue with Shamima Begum. Now, Shamima Begum was 15-year-old. She fled the UK to join ISIS. I think she found a husband there, I'm not sure. She got pregnant twice and unfortunately lost both babies. And now she's pregnant again and wants to come back to the UK now. She's 19 now. So I've been getting some mixed opinions about whether she should be allowed back in the UK. I want to sort of approach it from a non-biased side. I've had most people say no, and it's nothing to do with racism. I think the fact she's joined a terrorist group, yeah, they shouldn't be allowed back in, just for the purpose that they have actually joined a terrorist organisation. It's a funny one. It's something I wanted to discuss because I find it quite interesting, the mixed debates surrounding the situation. Now, some people have said she shouldn't be allowed back in because obviously she's made a bed lie in it. Some people have said she was 15, she didn't know what she was doing. Some people have also said she's 15, I knew what I was doing at 15, she's made a choice. People have debated saying, should we take the unchild, then obviously let her go back to, Syria or wherever she's based. And people have said, well, does that give her and the father a visa right? Which I don't really know the laws, I'm not going to pretend I do. So it's a bit of a funny one. I've been putting things on Instagram, Snapchat, getting people's opinions. Now someone has said to me basically, someone would be happy for her to come. They would obviously want an intense investigation. She wants to know why she was planning what she did in the Middle East. Might have threatened her to come over here to be a potential spy. They may have threatened her to go over there because we all know what this do. So I've had some, as I said, I've had completely mixed opinions. She said that she's quite happy to go to prison over here for her child, which I get. She wants a safe life for her child, but who wouldn't? But again, that's another debate. I've also read in the news that she said something like the Manchester Arena bombing was something, I can't remember the exact words for it, like the attacks were justified. I don't think they use their exact words, and again, it's allegedly because you know what the media and the newspapers are like, they exaggerate, try and make people read the newspaper, buy the newspaper. But it was just something I wanted to sort of discuss and see what other people's opinions are and see what you guys think of the situation. I'm trying to stay quite neutral. So I've tried to get other people's opinions. So if you could let me know in the comments box below what you would think of the situation. Again, she was 15 when she left. Did she leave off her own accord or was she forced? Is a question. Now she's 19 and she's pregnant. Is she using the baby as a way in to be, and she's still part of ISIS to maybe potentially spy or whatever? Or is she genuinely frightened because she's lost the 2 children prior? Is she now scared that she wants to come back, obviously for the safety of her unborn child? Is that something? Think of it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still doing all the investigating, all the reading up. Again, who do you believe? News can be subjective and it can be twisted. So I just wanted to discuss it really, see what the situation was. A little bit above my intelligence, whatever. But yeah, people have been sort of chatting to me all day, sending me messages, and I've put polls on Instagram. I've probably had more people say no than yes. I don't know if that's something. But yeah, let me know in the comments box below what you think. As I said, I've tried to be quite neutral about it. I'm not giving my personal opinion. Don't want to become across as a racist person. It's not about race. It's purely about her joining the terrorist organisation. Whoever does it, they should be investigated. It's not something that we should take lightly, but that's my opinion. So if you want to comment below, let me know. And I hope I've stayed quite neutral. I didn't want to make a video ranting and raving saying someone's wrong, someone's right. We're all valid to an opinion. They say opinions are like arseholes, we all have them. So yeah, let me know, and yeah, thanks for listening. Now, apologies, I know this has been taken from about 7 different angles and for about 7 different things, but I just wanted to make a point that I filmed 2 different versions because I have valid points. I feel everyone's opinion is valid and should be in the video. So I'm going to edit the video again and put a further clip of me in there. People messaging me all day, so I want to get everyone's opinion in there and I want to get as many facts that I've read out there. And I think it's a serious subject and it needs to be discussed, so I'm going to edit it. So I know I've recorded some, it's like a bit of a mixed match because I keep having different opinions and different thoughts on things, and people keep giving me their views. She was 15 at the time, and she fled with 3 friends to Syria to join ISIS. Now, the debate is, was it a choice? Who knows? We don't know the full story. Apparently, there's lots of different theories. I'm quite neutral about it. I've not done too much research on it. I've just read basic articles and things, whether they ever exaggerate things. I've done a couple of polls on social media. Most people, out of 100%, 10 of them have said she should stay, she should be allowed back in the country. Obviously the remaining 90 have said no. If it's right or wrong, I'm not telling you to, form your own opinion. She's 19 now anyway. She wanted to come back to country. Now she's pregnant. Now she got married over there. I think she lost 2 children, and I think she's pregnant again or has a newborn son. It's one of the two. I think she's got a newborn son. She wants to come back over here for the safety of her child, which I understand. I get why she wants that, but is she at risk to our country now? She also allegedly said about the Manchester Arena bombings that they were a fair retaliation or something along those lines, which again, if that is true, and people died, again, that could be newspapers exaggerating the situation. Again, not sure, who knows. But yeah, I've had a lot of different sort of opinions, different people giving me different things on it, and I'm still a bit between how I feel. But as I said, everyone's entitled to an opinion. This video isn't to offend anyone. I've not done it to be racist or anything like. I just feel because it's ISIS, does she deserve to come back? But again, we don't know. We know the crimes they commit. It's a question of whether she was forced. Was she forced by a member of ISIS? Was she potentially forced by a family member or a close friend? Was it a choice to go over and she just realised it's not all roses and has come back? I'll never know the full story. Hopefully she is just a worried young girl. I'm only 24 and can understand where she's coming from. I completely understand where she is, if she is frightened and she's pregnant, understand where she's coming from. I would be very nervous as well. 15-year-olds also can be very easily influenced. Everyone again is different. I don't know. As I said, I've had a lot of different opinions. Different people tell me different things. Also had a lot of people say, the people who said no have said she doesn't deserve to come to this country and things like that. She left. She doesn't have a right. She's joined the community. Does she deserve to be there? I don't know. We all don't really know what's going on in the Middle East. Horrible things that are happening. Yeah, as I said, I'm trying to stay neutral. I don't want to come across as I'm giving an opinion on yes or no. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted other people's opinions to see what their situation was. Hopefully I've perceived myself to be neutral, and down the line I just think, I don't know. But a lot of people who said no have said, she's made a bed, she's lied in, she needs to lie in it. A lot of people have also said, has she been realised how bad things are, been promised the world and been given nothing, which I know happens. We've researched, we've had people there. It's just something I wanted to address, just due to the fact it's quite big at the minute. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it anyway. I want to know your opinions. If you want to comment in the box below, that'd be fantastic. But in terms of that, as I said, I'm really in between whether it's gone on. I've just seen her interviews. To me, she looks like a scared girl. But then again, is it a case of, which is something else that someone has mentioned, if we take the child, are the parents then entitled to a British visa? Again, I'm not pretending I know about this. I'm not very intellectual. I've just had a couple of people say that. So again, would they deserve a British visa because they have been in ISIS? That's for you guys to decide. I'm just giving you the info. Something I've heard is that is she potentially over here to be a spy as such? But again, something I'm not sure of. It's not my opinion. I just wanted to give you the facts. So if you can comment down below, it's something we can discuss.